Hey everyone, Kevin here. Today I'd like to talk about how to get promoted quickly. I think many fresh graduates and new hires are interested in hearing. This is based on my own experience and reading of others. To those who don't know me, I myself work in IT. Since I joined the company 3 years ago, I have successfully negotiated the offer, got a few role changes and promotions. Today I'd like to share with you my thoughts on how to get promoted quickly. In this video, we assume you enjoy working at your current role, perhaps by thinking about the benefits it creates for your company and yourself. If you cannot stop thinking that this role is not for you almost every day, then you should consider finding another role within or outside the company. You need to realign your personal value with your career. In one of my future videos, I'll talk about how to quit a job. So if you're interested, subscribe to my channel. Now let's get started without further ado. How to get promoted quickly. Number one, make sure that you can perform your work independently with minimum supervision. This is foundation of everything else. This is to make sure your company will keep you. Otherwise, if your company thinks that you cannot finish your assigned tasks, they will let you go and everything else become irrelevant. To do that, you need to make sure what are your manager's expectations are on each task and deliver them timely and with high quality. But do not kill yourself over the assignment. If necessary, ask your colleagues for help. They can always give you useful information. Number two, have a good relationship with your manager. Having a good work relationship with your manager is enough. If possible, friendship outside work is even better, perhaps through golfing or camping together. This is essential for your promotion. If this cannot be achieved, then the rest of your effort would not make much difference because your manager has to like you and recognizes your work, skills, experience, and potential. For example, make sure you know how to interact with your manager. Different managers have different preferences. So make sure that you communicate in a way that he or she likes. Also make sure that you make your manager look good in front of others. Words can travel far and fast. You never know who will hear what you have said and did. Just assume that your manager will know. Number three is be willing to help and help others when necessary without expecting for rewards. When someone needs help, if possible, try to help him or her. Even if you can't really help due to some reasons, such as you're too busy and you don't have time, or you just don't know how to help, just express your willingness to help. Don't tell yourself that this is not in my job description. Push beyond your job description. Help your team and colleagues so that people will like you. This is necessary because as colleagues, we need to support each other when needed. This will not only make you more valuable to the team, but also will help you to learn about the tasks that your co-workers are performing. That's part of career development too. Number four, have a good relationship with your colleagues too. You don't want others to say bad things about you behind your back. Play nicely with your colleagues. Helping each other is not the only way to build a good relationship with your colleague. You can share appropriate jokes with them. You can celebrate anniversaries or birthdays with them. Just play nicely with your colleague. They'll be happy for you when you get promoted and even if you become their manager. You don't want them to hate you when you get promoted. Number five, be kind and friendly to each other. This is so basic, but occasionally we need to remind ourselves of how important it is to be kind and friendly to each other. An unfriendly or hostile person cannot go very far in his or her career, no matter how well he is or she is getting along with the manager. To do that, we need to be patient and polite with our colleagues. Remember, fast is not equivalent to efficient. Rushing cannot be a long-term work pace. Number six, always give constructive feedback when necessary. Do not complain or blame. Perhaps all of us have seen someone who would complain too often. Complaining or pointing finger is a bad habit that is toxic to our work environment. If you do that, it will alienate your colleagues from you. It would discourage people from trying new things. People would become concerned only about themselves and avoid making mistakes at any cost. even a teeny tiny mistake, because they don't want their mistakes to be picked up by others and laughed at. That's a toxic work environment that we should all avoid creating. Even your manager doesn't want to see you complaining all the time. Instead, identify problems and propose possible solutions to the problems. That way, your manager would think that you are a positive person who probably can do more than what you have been assigned to do. And he would consider putting you into his next promotion list. Number 7, during your one-on-one meetings, let your manager know your improvement, progress, and what you're currently working on, and ask for his feedback and expectations. Make sure you document your achievements somewhere to refer to during these meetings. However, this does not mean that you should hide your mistakes. When necessary, ask your manager for help. Do not wait for him to find them out, because hiding always makes them worse. When he finds them out someday, and he will, you'll be downgraded. Number 8, frequently express your interest to get more trainings specifically for your next role and take more responsibilities. And ask for opportunities to grow. When opportunity presents itself and when you are ready, your manager will consider you. Make sure you don't push too hard to get more responsibilities. Play it nicely. You don't want to annoy your manager. During your one-on-one meeting, you can ask your manager what trainings you should get to your next level. Note that you need to make sure that you performed quite well in your current role before asking your manager for more responsibilities and opportunities to grow. Number 9, make sure you train yourself outside your work, probably using your own money. For example, you can study project management and write PMP exams. If you're in finance, you can register for CFA and prepare for CFA exams. If you're in IT, you can consider getting Scrum Master and Agile certificates. Let your manager know what you have learned from your effort outside the work, how they make you fit for the next role that you're hoping for. This will show your commitment and your manager will think you're serious. Number 10, when conditions are ready, occasionally ask for promotion, but do not ask for it too often and start annoying your manager. When you ask for the first time, your manager may not give you immediately, but that does not mean he's not considering you or cannot give you a promotion 5 to 6 months down the road. A few months later, you can gently remind him. Don't always start with, "Can you promote me?" Instead, start with the facts that have made you prepared for the role. Then he will know it even before you say it out loud. Number 11, if that promotion is not possible in your current company, even after you have done all the things that we have discussed, then you can consider getting that outside your company. Once you got a job offer from somewhere else, or even in the process of searching and negotiating, you can still use that information as a leverage to get promotion in your current company. However, if you do join another company, please do not be those people who jump between companies almost every 12 months. I would say 3 to 5 years is a pretty good time to join another company if necessary. So keep proving yourself to your manager, but if you felt like you are stuck for too long, then it might be a time for you to revamp your resume and start looking for a new job. In one of my future videos, I'll talk about how to negotiate job offers as well, so stay tuned. Alright, that's all I want to talk about today, and I hope you have learned something new from this video and enjoyed watching the video. If you did, please don't forget to click the like button below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell as well. That way you don't miss my next video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I will see you next time. Good luck with your work.